Hello, welcome to this video. So this video will be about a conventional question in paper 1 of DSE about rate. To be more specific, it's about speed or about the distance, the travel graph. Yeah, the travel graph. Good. And then John is driving from town A to town D via town B and C in the morning. So here with 3 parts of a journey. Good. So for which part of the journey is the average speed the lowest? So here you can see the 3 parks. So the 3 parks, okay, are of different steepness. So here I'm afraid we need to put that down. So the slope, explain your answer, right? So the slope of a line segment would be meaning or represents the average speed of that part. So over here you can see the slope of part 1, I mean the slope of line segment for part 1 is the least. So part 1 is the slowest. So here are some of the keywords. So first of all, the slope represents the average speed. Yeah, this is the keywords. And then part 1 is the least, the slope. So that's why part 1 is the slowest. That's the key thing. Okay, so that's part A. So part A we need to write something, and for the next part that will be about the calculation. If the average speed for part 2 is 56 km per hour, well that means here we're given this. So for 1 hour, yep, for if the time is 1 hour, maybe like this then. If the time is for 1 hour, then the distance here will be 52 km. So we are given this 56. So right, when is John at C? Then that means okay, we want to find this part. What will be this time? Okay, so we need to find the time traveled for part 2. Good. So here we can see that from B to C, the distance traveled, okay, will be here you can see 4 and 18. Good. So that's why 18 minus 4, that will be the distance traveled, okay, in this part of the journey, or in part 2. So that's why I try to divide it by the slope. Okay, so and then 14 km divided by 56 km per hour. So this will return you the number of hours, traveled. And then if we want to transfer it into minutes, so that's why we try to times 60. Okay, so that's why in that case, finally, so by using calculator, 14 divided by 56 times 60. so that will be 15 minutes. But here I'm afraid the writing down of the unit will be essential. So that's why join will reach C at, so let's just 811 plus 15. So that will be 826. Good. So here is 826. So part C, find the average speed for John driving from A to D in meter per second. So first of all, A to D, average speed, meter per second, all important. So referring to the figure, so that will be this. Ignoring the parts. So we want to find this, the whole thing. So from A to D, the distance traveled, the distance traveled, and then over the time taken. Okay, so that's why part C, that's easy. In meter per second, so 27 km. 27 km, so that would be times 1000, so as to get meter. And then divide second, so 8 o'clock to 8:30, so 30 minutes. And then for each minute, so that will be 60 seconds. Right? Yep, so that's why here we can have this. Right. So, and then just try and make use of the calculator. So that will be 15 minute per second. 15 meter per second. Good. And that's the end of this video. Thank you for watching.